Hey ghouls, it's Rose here. I just wanted to show you guys that I got the new Monster High G3 Ghoul Spirit 6-pack in the mail today. I got it off of Walmart.com. I believe these weren't supposed to be out until next month or so, but you know how Walmart is. They really don't care about release dates, and they just said, let's just post it already. Let's just put it up. So I ended up being able to snag one, and I want to get into the dolls and just show you what they look like. So I want to go over the packaging just a little bit. I'm not going to go too in depth with it, but right here you can see there's a picture of Draculaura, Frankie, and Claudine. This is actually a really cute picture, and it actually says Ghoul Spirit down at the bottom with like different like little icons. My favorite one is the heart with like the detached hand that's holding like the wolf hand. I think that's really cute. I actually don't hate this artwork. Normally their artwork for Generation 3 is kind of weird, but this one's actually kind of cute. And then up here you see that it says Monster High in the holographic lettering. And right here we have Miss Toralei Stripe, we have Frankie Stein, we have Draculaura, Cleo de Nile, Claudine Wolf, and we have Deuce. And here is the back of the box. As you can see, it's like a picture of the school in the background that says Monster High. There's some balloons hanging up. And you can see the dolls just kind of standing there in like their stock picture form. And right here it says, we've got Ghoul Spirit, how about you? Draculaura and Toralei lead the Fear Leaders in a fantastic cheer as Claudine and the basketball team score a victory. Cleo, Frankie, and Deuce cheer from the crowd, ready to haunt out after the game. Yeah, it's a little odd that Cleo isn't on the Fear Leading team, but that could just be for this one pack. And right down here is the barcode if you're interested in looking for it in store. And here is Miss Toralei Stripe. Toralei is probably my least favorite ghoul from this pack. I just don't really, I don't know, there's something off about Toralei that I can't put my finger on. Maybe it's her smirk, or maybe it's the lack of like cat detailing for me. But let's just get into her face. So as you can see, she has green eyes with like little different colors in it. She has pink eyeshadow on top and green at the bottom. She has a cherry red lip that is in a smirk with her little cat nose. She also has a beauty mark. I believe Toralei's eyebrows are a little wonky. They don't look like sisters. They look like cousins, maybe. She has an off-centered stripe right here. I don't know if you could tell. Like it's kind of leaning more towards her left eye. Her hair color is orange, kind of like, it's orange, pink, and it's not necessarily red. It's like a dark orange, I want to say. She has little like gold earrings in, and this one's black. Moving down to her outfit, Toralei has a little choker with like a bell on it. And this is her outfit. It's her Fear Leading outfit. It's a two-piece. It's red, pink, black, and white, and it has like little cat scratches on it. The fabric is really cheap. It's very thin. The outfits in this line are not the best quality, but I don't really think they're the worst either. I would say they're comparable to like a Barbie Extra. And just moving down, Miss Toralei has these faux socks on. This one's a little messed up. They're not like real socks, they're faux socks. And moving down, we have these sneakers. They have like little cat scratches on them, and they're red and white. But yeah, they could have painted a little bit more details with her. I'm not gonna go over fully like with Toralei. I will say that for her like main doll, but let's get on to the next doll. I forgot to mention that this is Toralei's accessory. It's like a blue megaphone that's in the shape of a skullette. And just says Monster High. I've never seen the skullette with the yellow bow before, so that's interesting. And it's just another skullette on the other side. Yeah, that's it for Toralei. And next we have my favorite doll from this whole pack. It is Frankie Stein. As you can see, Frankie is looking rather different. I believe Frankie's the tallest doll from the series. Here, there we go. Frankie has their signature blue and green eyes. They also have pink eyeshadow on their right eye, and they also have blue eyeshadow on their left with a little bit of pink smoked out. They have their signature scar on their cheek, and they also have this pink and blue like lightning strike. It's giving very trans pride. That's what it's giving. And they also have a like printed on eye ring. It's cute. I like it. It's different. My only complaint is they didn't paint Frankie's lips all the way, so Frankie looks like they have like a smaller upper lip when they have. So for Frankie's hair, they have a side shave and their signature like whitish platinum blonde hair with black lowlights in it, and they also have a pop of blue in the back. Now a lot of people I was hearing they don't like the like textured side shave right here, only because it's not flocked, and I don't mind that just because it's not going to come off if you restyle Frankie's hair and you get it wet. My only complaint is I don't feel like every Frankie and every doll needs a pop of, you know, fashion color. I get that it's their thing now, but I just kind of feel like you can stick to the plain black and white if you wanted to. It would be fine with me. Anyways, so Frankie also has this lime green skullet and lightning earring. And the thing that really annoys me is they only have one of them. So this ear that's covered isn't pierced and doesn't have an earring, which to me, I'm like, how cheap can you get to sit there and not give them two earrings? Because you can reuse those earrings for another doll. That's whatever. It's Mattel for ya. And then they also have this sweater or jumper, whatever you want to call it. It's blue with white lightning bolts with a little Monster High emblem right here, and it just says Monster in black and white. It's a V-neck with a high collar, which they didn't really need the high collar. And it also has the blue and lightning stripe sleeves with purple and black stripes. Normally I would hate something like this, but I actually think it's kind of cute. And then underneath they have a pleated skirt that's black, and it is a separate piece, so you can actually like mix and match that, which is really nice. And moving down, Frankie has their new prosthetic leg, which is really cool. I really love the details on it. I think it looks really nice. And it also has like different like little symbols on it that Frankie probably put on it. And going down, we have these jelly shoes that Frankie's wearing. As you can see, the shoes are massive compared to Frankie's feet. They're just green, kind of like platform styled, and they do have like lightning bolts sculpted on, which is nice. And I do like the homage to the original Frankenstein with these kind of platform boots. I kind of like wearing stuff like that too in my real life, so I'm definitely a fan. And for Frankie's accessory, they get this faux foam pointer finger that you would see at like sports games, and it is like a monster hand with long blue nails, and it's just a thick piece of plastic. Here we have Miss Draculaura, the most disappointing one from the group. You can see she's in her cheer uniform and she has a high ponytail. She has the iconic blended pink and black hair. It is in a high ponytail, and it's mostly like black down at the bottom. There's really no pink down here. I checked the rooting and it was okay, but you could tell they kind of made it a little bit thinner because she is in a ponytail. She comes with this cute little like bat-shaped bow that's rubber band to her hair. Down here, Draculaura has almost the exact same face that her core doll has from G3. She has the light pink and purple eyes with the heart highlight in it. She has her black beauty mark, a little bit of blushing. The only thing that's different is her hot pink lips. And I'm really tempted to give her some dark vampy lips because I'm not a fan of hot pink. Her ears are not pierced, although they have little holes that would kind of suggest where the piercings would go if you were to pierce them, which I know it's not realistic for a cheerleader to have piercings when they're like performing, but it's really annoying that the doll herself comes with the least amount of accessories that anybody else does. Well, with the exception of Frankie. But yeah, we'll get into that towards the end of the video. Anyway, so Draculaura has this really cute cheer dress. It's like a dark pink with light pink accents, and it looks like it's kind of drippy. It's pleated at the bottom right here. And it has a little Monster High emblem. The dress itself isn't hemmed except at the very bottom. At the top it's not, and it looks really bad. Like, I don't know if you can see that. It's just very cheap. I don't necessarily hate the material that it's made out of. Like, yeah, it is cheap material, but I mean, it could be worse. Now, one thing I do find very irritating is the pom-poms that she was holding look like this. They are solid plastic and they feel like a brick for the doll. I'm not gonna put it on her hands because I feel like it kind of damaged her hand already. This is very loose now, and I feel like if I tug on it, it's gonna like pop. So I'm gonna try and like boil it to see if it'll like come back together. Yeah, that's just annoying. Moving down to Draculaura's shoes. She has these white, like kind of like sneaker shoes with little heart detailings, and there's like a heart for the tongue that has like little bat wings and pink painted on laces, and they're pretty cute. And at the bottom, it just has little bats. I don't know, it's a really cute detail. I really like her shoes. Here we have Miss Cleo de Nile. She's definitely one of the prettier ones in the six-pack. Let me just do a close-up of her face. So as you can see, Cleo has golden eyes. She also has dark, thick eyebrows. Her makeup is kind of like a bronzy golden color with thick, dark eyeliner with a little bit of gray smoked out at the bottom. Her lips are a nice, like, red color, and she does have her gold lip ring. Cleo is rocking this really weird headband that says MH on it, and it has a skullette. I will be taking that off. Cleo's hair is like this dark blue and has like a little bit of turquoise mixed in it, and it does have her signature tinsel. I wish I had a little bit of black in it too, just to kind of give it some contrast as well, but it's really nice. Over here, she has like these little pentagon earrings. I'm not really sure what they're meant to be, so if you guys know, let me know down below. And over here, she has a varsity jacket. It has like these turquoise sleeves that are see-through. It's white on one side and it says Monster High, or MH for Monster High. And over here, she has like hieroglyphics, and there's like a little pair of eyes right there, which is really cool. Pair of like hieroglyphics on the side, and the back is just plain white. Now, I wish this jacket was all white so that you could use it with other Monster High dolls, because one of my main issues with Monster High and other very specific doll lines is that it's hard to mix and match clothing, so you have more versatility to it, but it is what it is. Now, she does have this golden sparkly dress that's giving Cutie Surprise from Barbie, because I'm pretty sure that was a skirt at one time. It says Monster High 13 on it. Now, if they would have done this print as the dress, that would have been really cute too, but I personally don't hate the dress. It's not beautiful by any means. Like, it would be it would look a lot better without this on it, but I don't hate it. But it is also just plain yellow in the back. It's, you know, a Mattel signature. Moving down, you can see Cleo has these really cute wedges. They're golden. They have like that shimmery plastic with like that bright blue accent on the toes. And they are, I think there is like a scarab at the bottom. That's a really nice detail. And this is Cleo's additional accessory. It's just like a handheld like little flag with the team on it. It just says Monster High. It's gold. It has a little skullette at the very top. It's very simple and basic. It's okay. And here we have Miss Claudine Wolf, the main character for the new upcoming season, or at least that's what they say. As you can tell, Claudine comes with a lot of accessories. I also believe these are her pair of glasses, but they could be Deuce's, but I think they're Claudine's. She also comes with this little basketball or casketball. This just says Monster High on it with a little skullette. It does kind of bounce, but not really well. This is Claudine's face. I actually really like her face. I think it's actually really pretty. She has thick brown eyebrows with little hair marks throughout it. She has like a light purple eyeshadow on her lids with long lashes. She has like a berry color like lipstick, which I think is beautiful. She comes with an orange headband that is made out of real fabric, which is nice. You can take that off. She has black earrings. This one kind of looks like a little collar with a crescent moon, and these are 2 crescent moons right here. Coming down, she has a crescent moon necklace, and as you can see, her shirt does say Monster High 13 with little orange fur ruffs at the top, which is very unsightly. That was a choice. Coming down, she does have a little wristband. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be fur, if it's just supposed to be like fabric texture. Coming down, we have her shorts that are, oh, I forgot to mention the color of the top. The top is like purple, black, white, and blue. And same are the shorts. The shorts have a little skullette on the left side and a Monster High emblem on the right. And coming down, she does have a plastic like knee brace, which is open in the back and will fall off if you like bend her legs. She also has those awful like fake socks right here that are black, and I don't know, I feel like that should have been like a full sock. And she just has some like shoes down here that people were saying that were kind of like a reference to Air Ones. They're just white with orange details on it with a little crescent moon on the bottom. And here's the bottom of the shoes. There's a lot of uproar about Claudine's hair. Her hair is polypropylene, and it's like a blend of like a very light mauve-y purple with some, I don't know how you would describe this colored purple, but it's just like a purple shade. And there's also dark brown at the bottom. Now, I wish Claudine had her signature like brown hair, like her reddish brown hair. I think that would be so beautiful on her. But sadly, we have this hair color, and I don't mind this hair color. It's just the hair texture on her and her main doll is atrocious. So, yeah, if you guys are wondering, it's the same hair quality that a lot of Barbie extras use, like the ones with the purple and green hair. Anyways, moving on to Deuce. And last but not least, it's our Manster, and my first Manster, Deuce Gorgon. As you can see, Deuce is no longer like the normal like white skin tone that he used to have. He is now a nice shade of light green, which I think it makes more sense for him being a Gorgon. His hair is, you know, green snakes, and it's swept over to the side. He has really thick green eyebrows with little hair strokes. He has, you know, his green snake eyes, those little black marks that they use for like sports games. I don't know what those are called. I think they're a little wonky. I think one's higher up than the other. And he does have like his lips are painted green, and he's sculpted with like a smirk on. His clothes are very snake-like. If you couldn't tell he was snake themed, there you go. It's like this cream, like this greenish cream color shirt with a purple and green Monster High emblem with green snake scaling sleeves. There's also purple cuffs to it and purple like hemming down here. Now, I wish this was black, this like color right here, because I feel like it would have tied the look in so much better because he has black on his pants. His pants are green and black, like stripes on one side, and there's also like this giant purple snake, which is actually really cool. And moving down, he does have, again, sneakers, except these sneakers have like snake detailing on it, and they actually did paint the snakes on it, which is really nice. My only complaint are the molded on socks. I don't know why we can't just get real socks. I don't understand. Deuce did come with this skullette that is supposed to be a mask. If you couldn't tell, I'll put it on for you to show you what it looks like. All right, so here is Deuce with his mask on, and it looks really dorky, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's a cute idea to have a skullette as a mask, but I just feel like you could have just given him some like really cute sunglasses or something. I don't know. He doesn't have like a pierced ear or anything like that. I wish he did have a pierced ear to go. Like, I think if one person was gonna have one earring pierced, it would have been Deuce, because at least with Frankie, you can pull their hair up, whereas with Deuce, you can't because of his molded on snakes. But here are all the dolls out of the box. I just wanted to give you guys some closing thoughts. All right, so like I said, I did get these off of Walmart. I got them for around like $124, $125, and that's without tax. And if you divide that up by the 6 dolls, it comes to like $20 to $21 per doll. I've seen a lot of discourse online about whether or not they're worth it. And let me just say, I am pretty happy with the dolls. I like them. I'm going to enjoy them. I do think, however, for $20 a pop, they should have came with better quality clothing. I do want to add in one thing too. When talking about the quality of the clothing, I acknowledge that Monster High hasn't always been the most high quality, even in Generation 1. And I think a lot of us are blinded by nostalgia when it comes to talking about it. So I do think that these clothes are relatively close to being what Generation 1 would give us. I just think they're just a little bit lower quality. But you guys let me know what you think, because I do want opinions on it and what you think of these dolls. And also, I lightly touched about the accessory distribution between the dolls. I think each doll should have had like a fair amount of accessories. And, you know, there's no reason why Claudine needs 100 things while the other ghouls don't have as much. Especially, like, it annoys me that like Draculaura has no earrings, or Frankie only has 1 earring, because I felt like that was kind of like them cheaping out on it. What else? Also, for that price point, they should have included stands. I have my dolls on Rainbow High and Shadow High stands, if you were wondering. Also, for the accessories themselves, the ones that we did get, the pom-poms being straight up plastic, being a plastic brick, is unacceptable. They should have just given us either like cardboard pom-poms, would have been better. They could have given us actual tinsel pom-poms, would have been even nicer for the price point. Or they could have given Draculaura another thing, given like maybe like a little stick with like a string on it, because you know, like a tassel twirl or whatever. I don't know what they're called. They could have given us something else other than the pom-poms, that they were just gonna make it out of straight plastic. And if you guys were wondering why I didn't go over the bodies, really, I'm gonna save that for the core dolls whenever I get them. So stay tuned for whenever I do that. I've been trying to film my Draculaura's video because I have Generation 3 Draculaura's main doll, but the filming has just been a nightmare. So maybe I'll film it like this, maybe it'll go a little bit smoother. But yeah, overall, I do really like these dolls. I'm gonna get them their hair washed and restyled, and hopefully Claudine can get her hair together in the future. Hopefully we don't have any more polypropylene. That would be very nice. Hopefully we can get like a nice saran or a nylon. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys would like, subscribe and leave a like. And have a good one.